Hello and welcome to the 9th episode of the Neil and the Lens podcast.
Number 9.
I'm Noah, and I'm here as always with
Kevin. Oh, damn! You wanted me. You were giving me
I was giving you the opportunity to introduce yourself this time. You know.
Oh, dang!
You choose your own
intro.
intro.
Choose your own.
Dang.
Choose your own intro adventure, guys.
Exactly.
That's what we're on here. We're back. We're back this week. It's Wednesday for us right now. It's Friday for you possibly, or Monday, or Tuesday, or whatever day of the week you're feeling. Saturday maybe.
Any day.
Maybe y'all rock with us on Saturdays.
Hey, why not?
Maybe.
I feel like Saturday's a good podcast day.
Saturday, I feel like yeah, but I mean, I guess it just depends. I feel like maybe podcast day, or our podcast like a work thing. We don't have real jobs, so we don't know. But but our podcast like a work thing.
I don't think you listen to podcasts at work. I listen to podcasts when I'm driving and when I'm in the shower.
Okay, fair.
Those are the only two locations I will ever listen to a podcast.
I guess so. I feel like if you're at a desk job and you're just doing like busy work, I feel like you get away with listening to a podcast there.
See, the problem with that is like, oh, wow.
Dang,
Got me.
You good? Did you get your water? Your official Needle and the Lens endorsed water? Guys, we're going to have water. My
official Needle and the Lens endorsed water?
Yeah, I was going to say cover that label there, buddy. I might need to get a Needle and the Lens water bottle. Maybe because my sister's got a Cricket. So maybe I'll get this water bottle here. I'll just get a big Needle and the Lens logo on here. Or I could be like the Hydro Flask girls where they have all the stickers on it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll have that. I'll have my Flip TV logo, the Sock Puppet Studios logo. Dude, we're just going to be balling. And any other sponsors? ExpressVPN logo.
ExpressVPN, I'm dead.
Yeah, no.
Oh
we'll get
Raycon,
we'll get ExpressVPN eventually.
Hey, man, I think that's a workable goal. That's a doable goal, possibly.
I feel like. I mean, they sponsored damn near anyone, I guess.
They do. ExpressVPN, if you're listening.
We're ready. Our bodies are ready.
You know what to do.
Our bodies are ready for sponsorship money.
I'm very ready. You forgot what it was called?
I forgot what I'm ready for. I'm ready for a lot of things, I guess. Well,
you know what I'm ready for? To talk about our topics today.
Ayo, segue.
So, just want to jump right into it.
Let's do it.
We got some comments being thrown around.
Yes.
On hip hop Twitter.
Yep, good old HHT.
No, they're always on some shit.
Always.
So this week it's female rappers. Apparently female rappers are boring now.
Apparently. Quote. That hence the quote in the title of this going on right here.
Right.
Quote. We didn't say it. All right.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely didn't.
Needle and the Lens does not endorse that opinion. Guaranteed.
No, definitely not.
Does not endorse that.
Let's set the record straight.
We're coming right out front.
So it's from this, I don't even know who this person is. I'm assuming some up and coming rapper.
Is it you're talking about that first one, the Duro Music tweet?
Yeah, Duro Music.
All right,
I guess.
We're gonna pull some shit up, guys. All right, we got it.
Yeah.
All right. I know it's probably a little hard to see. I can't really zoom in on this picture because it just does it regardless. Let me see. Can I open in a new tab? There we go. That should be able to. Aha! Work smarter, not harder. All right.
You got it.
So, Mr. Duro Music, verified Twitter account, by the way, y'all, says...
Verified account.
Yeah, verified account, all right? Says, I love female rappers, but where's the female Nipsey Hussle? Where's the female J. Cole, Kendrick, Jay-Z, Nas, etc.? I just mostly see the same type. I could be wrong, though. And, sir, with all due respect, you are wrong, though.
You're very wrong.
That's just completely false.
I think, like, first off, the fact that he's saying I just mostly see the same type, I feel like he's not even trying to look for female rappers, because if you literally just did like a quick search, just a quick search on female rappers, I can guarantee you would find a decent amount of diversity in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's why like it's honestly like, and it's always been this way. It's such a dumb thing to call, like, I just in general hate the label female rapper, like as if they need to be subcategorized in this way. Like there's no reason for that, because these names should be in the same conversations as we have with these male rappers.
Our other male rappers.
Just guaranteed. But it's just like, and then this comes with that whole garbage take of like, oh, all women do is rap about their vaginas, and that's not real rap music. I like the real shit, the stuff that talks about real issues. Like
that's
fucking bitches like that. That's a real issue.
Right. It's from the other side. From the other side, it's real. It's a real issue if it's coming from the guys,
Exactly. And sometimes it is an issue. I understand that it's hard. It's hard out here.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I think first off, this guy, Duro, what's his name? Duro Music?
Duro? Who is he? Who is he?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Who is he?
But
what is this? Ah, dang it.
He's a rapper, and now he's kind of been like, I'm about to put y'all on now.
Oh.
I'm about to put a bunch of female rappers on.
Did he really say some other shit?
Yeah, no, he was like, I actually just went to his page now and saw that he said, I'm about to put some new female rappers in the limelight. Stay tuned, with 3 rocket emojis.
Oh no, wait, so he hasn't done it yet?
I guess not, but we'll wait and see.
Oh my God. I have to show it, y'all. I have to show homie's banner right here.
Oh no.
This is oh God, this is some real cornball shit over here, y'all. Real official cornball shit.
It's bad. For those of you who are listening on Spotify and other places, it's really just like he's crouched over with this like neon sign.
Yeah, neon sign effect on the text. And it has his 6'3" and his link.
It's mad corny, man.
Yeah, mad corny.
But no, yeah.
If you are just listening, okay, never mind.
Oh, go ahead and do your little plug.
If you are just listening, we're on YouTube now, guys, in case you didn't know. This is our 3rd video podcast. You guys should check us out, Needle in the Lens.
If we had explosions, that would be where
that would be where the explosion sound effect would be?
Yeah, right there.
He did a Sway in the Morning interview too.
Sway in the morning.
Anyway, back on top.
I'm gonna stop.
Back on top.
Back. Yeah. So after that broke out, and this guy was, screaming about, not screaming, I say screaming, but he was kind of giving his little rant about female rappers, which clearly I just think like that argument, as we said, I don't think it holds any weight, at least saying that you mostly see the same type. And I'm not going to say that at least that there's not a decent amount of mainstream female rappers that you can see similarities to. Like I definitely do see that. Like if we're comparing like, I don't know, like the Sweeties and Cardis and Megs of the world.
Right.
But I don't know why we're acting like those are the only female rappers that are out there. And if you are actually someone who's connected to hip hop and in the hip hop community, then you should be well aware that there are a number of dope female rappers that aren't doing that same style of rap. And yeah, I just think I'm not rocking with this guy. I'm not rocking with this guy.
Yeah, me neither. And it's just, it's such a garbage take because this conversation always happens about like, oh, you know, like I said, all women do is rap about their vaginas, and you know they have a problem with that. But for one, I mean, if you have a problem with that, you know, why don't you, for one, yeah, do your own research. But y'all complain that people don't rap like, you know, girls like Rhapsody, you know, No Name, just to name a few. Like, y'all are complaining that we don't have rappers like that, but y'all aren't putting these people on, you know?
This is true.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same conversation that happens all the time, and it's always the same result. And you know, it's the same conversation that happens about fucking mumble rap too, and lyrical rap.
No, it definitely is. And I think, what were you saying? I was about to piggyback off of a point you made, and now it's kind of
lacking. We're super prepared for this episode, by the way, guys.
No, we really are.
Just want that to be completely clear.
I mean, also, here's the thing. If there were women that just wanted to rap about fucking all the time, then go ahead. Like,
right.
Fuck it. There's literally nothing wrong with that. Because there are a ton. There are even more men doing that.
Exactly.
Than there are women in the game. So I don't understand why that has ever been a problem. And what was I going to say? It was a good point too. But anyway, I don't think, and I think I saw a couple other people saying that, or saying this right now, that like they're asking for like the equivalent to a Kendrick. Actually, I think it was No Name. I think it may have been No Name in one of her tweets. Actually.
Oh yeah, I do see it right here. Do you want to touch on her quote tweet first?
Yeah. We can go ahead and pull
So she actually quoted homie's tweet over here.
Yes.
And here on the screen, she says, the thing I always find interesting about this take is that the men mentioned as conscious rappers are also incredibly rare. Rap is completely corporatized, true, and relegates all 100%. Rappers who are overtly political to the shadows. Women just experience this more because of patriarchy, which, bro, No Name out here with the bangers.
When does she miss?
Tweet. She don't miss. She
Neil
doesn't
and the Lens
miss.
Podcast endorses No Name 2 times over.
2 times over.
So yeah, but she's 100% right on a number of things. First off, the fact that, let's make it clear, we don't have many Kendricks. That's why Kendrick is regarded the way that he is,
because he's seen as so one of the few rare. Important ones, or
exactly
important ones, right?
Quote unquote important, yes, because he's made, you know, a couple conscious, quote unquote conscious rap albums. I mean, they are conscious. Conscious rap is definitely
it's a buzzword. It's the hip hop Twitter buzzword.
Yes, that's what it is. That's, you hit the nail on the head. That's what I feel conscious rap is now. It's just a buzzword. It doesn't hold a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what we are necessarily defining as conscious anymore, because there are certain rappers that, you know, people label as conscious, but it's just a synonym for lyrical.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can be lyrical and not be quote unquote conscious or political. Exactly. And you can be like, someone would call an introspective track. They'd be like, oh, if someone made a whole album and it was like really introspective and talking about their life and the things that they've dealt with, whether it be like mental illness or anything like that, they'd be like, dude, that conscious rapper, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's not conscious. Like, that's lyrical.
Yeah, that's lyrical. And
even lyrical has become a buzzword because, I mean, people are realizing 100%. That they can't just say conscious, right? But I mean, yeah, lyrical in and of itself is just about lyrical content and, you know, stringing how words are strung together, like lyrical sequencing and things like that. I'm totally a music major, guys. Totally.
You are. It's okay. I was in band, so I'll pick up the slack.
All right, man. Yeah. How many singers you got in band?
A lot.
A lot? Oh, well, I guess, right. all they do is just sing all the time, and I don't know what they did in band. I was never in band.
Hey man, I know a bit of music theory at least.
Question
I got
about
that going
band.
for me.
Was there as much fucking as people said there was?
Here's the thing. There probably was a decent amount happening, at least with a couple people I know, but I was not anywhere near any of that, because I was a child of God. Okay. All right, bro.
Child of God. All right.
I was a child of God.
No, I just like that. That's always that high school cliche is that, you know, all of the extracurriculars and electives, they had so much just in fucking.
Dude, I mean, hey, I wish, but I was not, I was not in that group. I was very alone. Very alone. Buddy. But anyway, now that we've rehashed my high school band moments, dear
high
God,
band moments be like,
if we really do ever like really pop off, and this gets back, like I hope this doesn't. I hope people don't go back and listen to our old episodes.
They'll go.
You
back.
know,
they'll go back. We're gonna have the super fans, and they'll go back.
As long as those super fans aren't like anyone really close to me, you know.
Oh, dude, I'm counting.
If you're listening, if anyone really close to me is listening, I love you, and I would never say anything bad about you. That being said, back to female rappers.
Yes.
So yeah, like we were saying, conscious rap, lyrical rap, all buzzwords at this point.
Exactly.
And that's not to say that those words don't hold any weight, you know? I do think
they do. When used correctly, they can hold a lot of weight in determining what place or what sort of style that, you know, someone holds in rap music. I mean, I think it is important because some people don't like the mainstream, and like we got to get rid of the term mumble rap, guys. It's a fucking stupid.
It's so dumb.
Stupid take. And
I will say, I think it's pretty dead. I would say
it's pretty dead. Mostly dead. It was dead after that Death to Mumble Rap fucking collab track.
God, stop. Jesus Christ.
But no, and let's be honest, guys. If we're gonna have a real talk right here, the term mumble rap and how popular it got was 100% rooted in white supremacy.
There you go.
Because let's be honest, who's the guy they were gunning for as the, you know, non-mumble rapper and, you know, low whoever whatever? Who was the number one guy that these motherfuckers were gunning for? Eminem.
Boom. That's another explosion. We need explosions.
Boom. We do need explosions. I'll get a button right here on the stream deck that just says boom, and then just,
Mr. Lyrical Miracle himself.
Lyrical Miracle, spiritual, dirical.
You already know. God. And then what did he do? He went and put out a quote unquote conscious album too, didn't he?
Yeah, dude.
Look at him. Revival.
Oh, dude. No, it's so conscious. And so was Kamikaze. Kamikaze was so conscious. And dude, Music to Be Murdered By was so conscious. Oh my God.
They weren't ready for it.
They weren't ready for it. Dude, the hoes weren't ready for it, man.
Yeah, no, I think Eminem, just getting this out there, Eminem making a conscious, quote unquote, conscious rap album about like the state of America on Revival was, I mean, obviously it's his worst album.
That's what it was about?
Dude, the cover is literally America.
I mean, I guess.
And he's got his hand, you know, he's doing the face palm. He's like, he's disappointed in.
Oh, you mean the struggling America. From success face?
Yeah.
That's what I think of that as. I don't think of a face palm anymore. I just think of that DJ Khaled album cover. 100%.
It is pretty funny. But no, yeah, going back to female raps, it is incredibly rare. So I don't think that we should even be trying to find equivalents, you know, especially when you're looking in the main, like say we look at mainstream rap. How many like rappers that are truly in the mainstream. And I feel really comfortable, conscious rappers in the mainstream, at least. I feel comfortable saying they're like two. I think two.
Yeah.
That are like, actually, people will be like, these are our conscious rappers, which are Kendrick and Cole. Because Drake, I don't consider him a conscious rapper.
Or even much of a rapper anymore.
I mean, well, I feel like he's trying to slip back into it.
Yeah, a bit. But I mean, he obviously, Drake's never going to go back to fully rapping.
Right. For sure.
He's gonna make the hits.
And I don't think he should, because
he should.
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
I mean, that's not gonna make him money. And everyone who asks for it, I mean, you're kind of fucking dumb. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and Drake gives us enough rapidy rap tracks.
Rapidy rap.
To,
no, dude, you missed the third conscious rapper.
Oh, who?
Parappa the Rapper.
Anyway.
Oh, and the fourth, man.
Who's the fourth?
West Side Gun.
This is, and that's been the Needle in the Lens podcast, everyone.
Dude, I made him quit. I made him quit, y'all.
I hope you guys enjoyed this journey. We're ending here. We didn't even make it to episode 10.
Dang, we couldn't even hit double digits. 10. Guys, sorry.
Yeah. How has it taken us this long to hit double digits? Crazy.
I don't know. But, all right. For real this time.
I know, really getting off on a tirade.
We are getting off topic.
As I was saying, there are like two conscious rappers in the mainstream. And I don't understand why. There's this need to try and point out others or try and find a comparison, because those two on their own are already so rare. The fact that I don't think conscious or lyrical rap, once again, I'm just using these words to,
make it make sense.
Right. But I'm just there. I don't understand why people are trying to find other ones when it's already clear that these are very, very few and far between, and that I don't think conscious or lyrical rap has a lot of mainstream appeal.
Oh yeah.
So I don't understand why there necessarily needs to be some sort of equivalent. And I mean, that's not to say there isn't. I don't think there's like a 1-to-1 comparison though. And there shouldn't have to be like, it's like, the Kendrick is No Name and the J. Cole is Rhapsody, or like, and that feels disrespectful to Rhapsody. I'm sorry. Honestly, a little disrespectful to No Name too. I'm sorry. But I'm just giving a hypothetical scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean, we've got these conscious rappers. It's just like they're underground. Quote unquote underground. I have to say quote unquote before everything, because people are going to take it and be like underground, but
underground. 4 million monthly listeners is underground.
Yeah, exactly. But
it just sucks, because these are the buzzwords that people know. So these are what we can use to make sense.
Exactly.
And it's like, what the fuck else are we going to do?
Exactly. So I'm not going to get too bogged down on that. But the large majority of conscious rap is not in the mainstream, which is fine. I don't need rap to be in the mainstream, because I'm doing perfectly fine. So the thing is, if you are someone who is complaining about this, then that's on you to go and find those rappers, which aren't hard. It's not really hard at all. There are a ton of them.
I'll pull up, like, literally, you could probably go on Spotify playlist right now. Boom. Let's see here. Spilled Ink, lyrical lo-fi and low life raps. Let's go here. Let's see.
All right, we're doing it. Let's see.
Let's see what's up, guys. Yo, by the way, follow me on Spotify. All right. Let's see here. Spilled Ink. All right. Let's see here. We're going to find a woman on here.
See if there is just a single.
Chica, boom, there you go. Found one.
Chica.
All right.
Boom.
Who's Wi-Fi God? Who's this? Nope, that's a man. Gross.
And then, but you know what? Even then, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to say, oh, I found Chica, right? So you got Chica. Then what can you go and do? Listen to her albums? Oh, that's pretty cool. Fans also like, because Spotify has given us that great feature. You can see right down there, Tierra Whack. There she is.
Boom.
There she is right there. Click on Tierra Whack. You'll get redirected to Rico Nasty. You'll probably get redirected to No Name. Yeah, No Name's on here. China is on here. Rest in peace. It's just like there's so many. There's so many. And
it's the age of the internet. Don't be fucking lazy. Look this shit up yourself. Boom. Mind right. All right. Mind right. The real hip hop, according to Spotify, right? Let's see. Let's find one woman, y'all. Who's Katil? That I don't know who this is. I'm trying to find people that I'm familiar with. Chica again. Boom.
Yeah, there you got it.
There you go. Boom. Shout out Chica, though.
No, shout out Chica. If you're not listening, start listening.
Doing big things.
But yeah, like No Name said, all rappers that are political are pushed to the shadows.
Oh, yes.
Which is why
I will get to that tweet now. Yes.
Oh, that was the same one.
Oh, it was the same. Oh, yeah. Ha ha. Yeah. Funny.
They're just pushed to the shadows, which is what we're seeing. And then you've got your Kendrick Lamars and J. Cole's of the world who are postured then because they have been pushed to the forefront. They are postured as the political, fathers of rap and are supposed to be in charge of liberating Black people across the globe,
Exactly. So, dude, I mean, that's solely Kendrick Lamar's responsibility.
Just his. And then...
No, bro. I mean, the president can't do anything. It has to be Kendrick Lamar. Period.
It has to be. Only him. And it's like...
y'all, /S.
And then everyone's looking to Kendrick to be everything. And then we come out with a situation like what happened last summer where we've got riots, we've got protests, and Kendrick Lamar, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything at all about it.
Yeah.
And some people are like, Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to say anything. He made To Pimp a Butterfly.
When we needed him most, he vanished.
No, literally, when we needed him most, he vanished. And I mean, that's what No Name was talking about. That's what No Name was talking about when she tweeted out about how rappers' entire, discographies are about Black plight. And then when it's actually time to really prove yourself, you're nowhere to be found. That's what she said. She was like, they can't even put a tweet up. Literally can't even put a tweet up. Can't retweet a GoFundMe. Can't do anything. So it's one of those things where like, even though these conscious, quote unquote, conscious rappers are being pushed to the forefront, even those rappers aren't necessarily practicing what they preach. And I don't know that entirely takes away from something like To Pimp a Butterfly. But it definitely puts more weight into something like a No Name album, because not only do I see No Name preaching these things, she's also putting them into practice.
Right. She's speaking it. She's advocating for it. She's putting it into her art.
Exactly.
When you hit on all fronts, it shows,
It does. And and then something like To Pimp a Butterfly, in a way, comes across as more, not saying that's completely, I have to tiptoe around the way I talk about this album, because people really, it's a great album. It's a great album, but people really go crazy for this album. It comes across when you don't practice the politic that you preach, it comes across as more of an aesthetic. And obviously To Pimp a Butterfly, there is some very powerful stuff on that album.
Right.
But where am I seeing that in practice, And Kendrick is known to be a very quiet person. I'm not saying that he even needs to be. I'm not looking to any of these rappers to be like the forefront of a political movement. No Name herself has already said, like, she is not trying to be postured as a leader of a movement, or everyone looked to her as like an activist or something. She's just a girl that makes music and is trying to educate people, and retweets things and tries to get people to read books. That's all she is.
Exactly.
And that's all she needs to be. We don't need anything else from her. And I think what she's doing now is already more than enough. So yeah, that was just, and now that kind of turned into a discussion more about conscious rap, which I guess kind of made sense because in No Name's tweets following, she kind of leaned more in that direction,
rather than just female,
rather than just commenting on the female aspect. Because I do think they're very intertwined though, like the need for conscious rap and female rappers. I do think that there's definitely a correlation there. And there's more, even though we're saying like, we're seeing that there are more female rappers in the mainstream that aren't conscious or aren't quote unquote lyrical. The majority of mainstream rappers are also not conscious or lyrical, right.
I think you have to put the ratio together. Obviously, when you have such a small percentage of quote mainstream conscious rappers that are males in comparison to the wide landscape of mainstream rappers. I mean, when you put into the fact that in the mainstream as well, women are a minority in rap music. So obviously in the conscious realm, they're also going to be that minority.
100%.
They're going to make up a minority of a minority. And, I do think the biggest thing, and, when it comes to this guy's complaint about there not being enough conscious female rappers, whatever, I think with the growing increase of rappers that are women in the mainstream will bring about more conscious female rappers into the limelight. I think when you increase that percentage, you are thus increasing the percentage of also conscious female rappers.
No, I mean, you are 100% right. And I think, I don't know. I mean, I definitely think that will happen. I don't think they're necessarily going to be pushed to the forefront.
Well, yeah, no, not to the forefront, but I think they're going to grow in popularity. I think as women take up a larger chunk of the overall, not necessarily music industry pie, but like the rap scene pie. It's just that segment is gonna grow with it as well.
No, yeah, 100%. And I think it should. I'm trying to think like who. I was trying to think if there were any conscious rappers or conscious female rappers I was thinking could possibly have some sort of mainstream appeal. Just for funsies. But I don't know if there really are. I don't I'm trying to think. I think No Name obviously is too political.
Yeah, she's definitely
for that. I think Tierra Whack,
people's taste.
Tierra Whack definitely. I could see Tierra going big. I could see it.
Yeah, I think she's got a decent bit of mainstream appeal, and a lot of people were talking about her when did Whack World come out? 2019?
2018.
Right? 2018. Holy shit, that was so long ago.
Yeah, man. It's been years.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about that. So I think she does have a really decent bit of mainstream appeal.
Yeah, and I think she's like the right kind of wacky and like weird. Wacky. I did not mean to do that on purpose.
Got him.
But yeah, kind of like, I think I told you this once before that like she almost feels like the Andre 3000 for like just a new generation, I guess. Because I was going to say our generation, but we kind of in a way grew up with Andre 3000 a little bit already.
In a bit towards the tail end.
Yeah, towards the end. Like, I mean, we were bumping Hey Ya. I mean, I guess we're still bumping Hey Ya.
Oh yeah, no, still to this day. Stream Hey Ya.
So yeah, no, but I would love to see someone like Tierra Whack go mainstream. And I think like there's the thing where I have a feeling the only mainstream rappers that are going to be conscious and lyrical will probably remain Kendrick and Cole. I think I don't necessarily see that changing anytime soon.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a desire for that in the mainstream consciousness, you know, like I don't think people really are just like, oh, I need me some political content in my music when I'm listening to the radio, you know, like people don't. That's not what people want. And I completely understand that because there's a lot of times when I get in my car, I'm not about to.
Dude,
I'm not bumping to Pimp a Butterfly.
I was saying I'm not trying to hear T-Pab in the club.
That shit is not bumping the whip. It does not. Like when I tell you that's a great album, but I don't listen to it often. If
you pull up as a club DJ trying to bump some Black of the Berry, you're getting kicked out.
Dude, right there.
You're getting kicked
right
out
there
on site.
That's like one time whenever one of the first times I was like hanging out with people in college, as freshman year, and I was like, all right, cool, like gonna go hang out, you know. And everyone was kind of like, all right, here's the aux for a little bit, like go on, throw some on. First song I put on was JID, Never. Everyone.
Oh no.
Hey, everyone liked that one. It went over well.
Everyone liked it? Okay. Yes. But JID's tough. JID's tough to get people into, especially with his voice. But JID is tough.
But never I feel like is a very
it's a good
pleasing song.
It's a good gateway drug.
Exactly. And then I go to next one was Bad Move. I was riding the high of Never. Everyone liked it. And then what did I play? I played Injury Reserve.
Oh, no.
What was I doing? I was a kid. Dude, I didn't know what I was doing.
You got to know your audiences, man. That's why.
And I played Boom x3. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be the one that was gonna do it, but literally it was like, it was just a couple seconds into the song, and my friend was like, "Nah, man, nah, bro, we're not doing that right now." It's like boom, 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 boom. Like it's not a song to play with people around. But I honestly don't know how I even got on that story, but I just wanted to tell it to the pod.
Hey, man.
Don't play Injury Reserve if you're trying to impress new friends. It doesn't always bump in the whip. I'll let y'all know that.
It doesn't, man. You gotta have different playlists for different events, man.
Yeah, I know. We've grown. I was 18. What did that kid know?
You're right. I don't know. I mean we're getting towards the everybody's getting vaccinated period. So I mean it's 2021. Exactly. I need to get my party playlist going, man. Even though I'm about to graduate, and that means no more parties. So what the fuck am I doing with the party playlist anyway?
Dude, parties aren't dead. Parties don't die when you graduate. I hope not. Well, I don't even go to parties now. What the fuck am I talking about?
Dude, honestly, dude, fuck that shit, man. I'm not really trying to be around all those people. And like, especially the ones that you have to pay to get in. When I found out that was a thing when I came to college, I'm like, this is fucking dumb. I'm sorry. Why am I going to pay to stand around with some loud ass music around a bunch of motherfuckers that I don't know? Who wants to do that?
I will say I paid to get into a party one time. All right. It was for a Halloween party. Mm-hmm. And I will say I had a good time. Now, did I have a good time because it was a good party, or did I just have a good time because I was really drunk? The answer remains to be seen.
A little bit of both, I suppose you could say.
Probably. But it was just like whatever the things that I was doing at that party, I could have also just done at my own apartment with the friends that I was there with.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't need to pay $5 to do that.
Yeah.
But hey,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I was getting a lot of drinks. I was going back. I was like, dude, I paid $5 for this. I'm getting my money's worth. All right. Yeah. Until like the cops came and then it was, yeah. But let's go back. We keep getting off on these tangents. Let's pull up another tweet. Let's pull up another tweet that you got in there.
Yeah, I got the 3 no-name tweets. Let's zoom in here. Folks ask why there isn't a handful of female Kendricks, but there isn't a handful of male Kendricks either. Rap is controlled, distributed by white people to white consumers who are interested in the fantasy of black violence and ghetto life, not rappers who call out white supremacy. I was actually going to say this earlier when we were talking about TPAB. Do you think, in general, that TPAB is actually an album for white people?
That's a very good question. I think that it's possible that there's definitely an argument to be made for that. Because it is kind of like, I don't know, music that white people, cause I feel like obviously that album is going to be primarily consumed by white people, as is all rap music, you know? So I think it's definitely an album that's palatable for white people. And I think it's like their one album that everyone can go to and be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so into conscious rap, you know, because I listened to Pimp a Butterfly and I became a socialist.
Oh yeah, someone's fucking tweet.
Someone in No Names Replies said that they became a socialist after they listened to Pimp a Butterfly.
It's on a different one, but
oh my god.
Yeah, no, I think that argument definitely could really be made, because obviously, like you said, rap music is getting primarily consumed by white people. I think it works on both fronts. As one, you could say that this is an educational piece for white people to learn about black plight. Two, you could say that this is, like you said, a way for a white person to just be like, oh, I'm so into conscious hip hop and I care about issues. I just really care.
And I think what's crazy is if I went up to, I'm going to say probably, I'd say 70% of hip hop fans who hail To Pimp a Butterfly as being one of the greatest albums of the last decade, one of the greatest rap albums of all time, and ask them why it is so great and why it's what it has to say about America and the way America treats black people, what it's saying, I don't think they would have an answer for you. I don't think they'd be able to tell you.
Right.
And like everything that they tell you is probably going to be like what they heard in like Fantano's review or something like that. Which I think also, I will say, I think Fantano's review, because I was thinking about this the other day, Fantano giving To Pimp a Butterfly a 10, I think drastically affected the way people talk about this album. Because it is like one of, actually, I think it's like, I mean, besides Death Grips, one of like, up until that point was like the rap album that he gave a 10, which like, yeah, Death Grips, like the Money Store is a rap album, but it's not like,
it's more off the wall and experimental. So it's not something that people would
like
normally
it's not like cookie cutter rap, you know? So I think that was like a really big deal. And obviously Fantano, white man, everyone hears white man opinion on an album that's supposedly supposed to be very black. I think that definitely holds some weight, definitely says a lot. And yeah, I don't know if the album would definitely necessarily be regarded the same way it is. So I can definitely see that argument being made for To Pimp a Butterfly being an album that caters to white people. And because when you look at something like, for example, No Name's music, which I will say has become in recent times and in recent years more political than it used to be, even though it was. I don't think it, like, her music didn't ever sound like it was necessarily being made for white people. And
it just kind of happened that way.
Yeah. And I think part of that is because of the way that she postured herself and talked about her music and just talked about herself and her politics online, which I feel like even now a lot of that stuff is still going over people's heads. But when you listen to something like Rainforest,
that it's just in your face.
No, like it's right there in your face. Like, and that's the other thing about To a Butterfly is like, I think it's easier for that album to be, like more palatable for white people because it's so easy for a lot of things to go over your head because he's not.
Yeah, it's
like
euphemistic.
He's not saying these things straightforward, you know?
It's much more euphemistic.
Like people are like, oh, this dick ain't free, dude. Yeah. And they're just like, this dick
like,
ain't
what,
free.
What does that
like,
mean,
that's
Hunter?
Literally it. So I don't.
What does that mean, Connor?
But then you've got No Name, who's like, how you defending billionaires? You fucking broke on the bus, dude. Like, come the fuck on. And you're just like, damn. Like that's in your face. That's right there. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing covering that up.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Exactly. So I think that's definitely, and I'm not, I feel like I'm trying to, that takes away from Kendrick a little bit because he was very smart in the metaphors and double entendres that he put together on that album. But when you do stuff like that, it does make it easier for people to enjoy that music on a different level. And I think Kendrick has done that for years. He's always done that. Even on Good Kid, Mad City, you know,
right.
And Kendrick likes rapping about his dick a lot. Like, I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, you know,
so you can
fuck the world 72 hours, you know? And it's like, whenever Kendrick's talking about his dick, he's never just talking about his dick, but do most people probably just think he's talking about his dick? Yes. And I feel like I said dick way too many times.
Gonna get us demonetized, man. Come on. Why would you do that?
Oh, well, I'm already poor. But
don't drag me down with you.
Hey, man. Sometimes you gotta. This is Needle and the Lens, okay? We're both in this.
Wait, which one of us is which?
I don't know.
I don't know who's who here. I would say you'd be Needle and Noah, but
there you go.
Yeah, but then
See, I don't know.
Elle and
like
Kevin don't go together at all. So then it's like, can we really go down that
route? No, we can't. Really can't. It's unfortunate.
We're both the needle and we're both the lens.
We're both the needle and we're both the lens. That's cute.
That's how we work.
But yeah, that's my spiel about that.
Oh, I did have another thing before we get back. To this. I truly, and this is gonna get me canceled by the coal miners here, right?
Uh-oh.
I truthfully don't understand why people call J. Cole that conscious. Like,
there
why?
It is. You said it.
Like, let's be perfectly honest, right? Okay, you know, if we're gonna make the argument that Kendrick Lamar is conscious because he talks about social issues and he made T-Pain, right?
Yeah.
What realistically speaking has J. Cole done to talk
J.
about
Cole made
social
KOD,
issues?
dude.
KOD
Kids on drugs, man.
No.
Kids on drugs.
No.
And then he had his whole what was it? The 1985
dude. But let's take away from KOD real quick because like even before this they were talking about him like he's the greatest.
No, they were
so lyrically conscious. And I also just realized I'm not following No Name. What's wrong with me on this account? I'm following her on my personal, but yeah.
Oh, got you. I was about to get dragged left
and
right.
I'm keeping up with the shits. But yeah, I mean, like, his only other really concept album, right, would be For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only, yeah.
which in its concept isn't inherently about social issues. Like, yeah, there's some undertones about it, but then he also goes on to rap about almond milk, right? Which I could get down with some almond milk, but I mean,
he's rapping about his own life. I'm not a big almond milk. I am more soy.
You're a soy milk guy?
I'm a soy milk kind of guy. Personally,
makes sense.
I can get down with oat milk.
I like almond titties. You feel me?
Dang. What about oat milk?
I don't know. I had it one time because there was a HEB coupon for oat milk, and I was like, let me try it. And I mean, it kind of just tastes the same as almond milk, really. But my thing with almond milk is when I use it, it's just being mixed into shit. So you don't.
So you're never drinking it straight.
I'm not really drinking it straight up like that.
Dang.
But I mean, I might sometimes. Like maybe if I have me some pancakes.
Oh yeah. Now when I drink my milk, dude, I'm sometimes drinking it straight, no chaser, dude.
Dang, straight milk.
Yeah.
But back to it. Back to it. Realistically, like what is he doing? What is he doing and what is he saying for?
No, you bring up a great point, which is part of why I thought it was so interesting whenever J. Cole got really butthurt about No Name's comments last summer when she said rappers' whole discographies be about black plight and then can't do anything as much as put up a tweet. And then he wants to go out here and be like, how dare you call me out, blah, 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 blah.
It's like,
like, dude, where is your discography about black plight?
2014 Forest Hills Drive was not about black plight. Relax.
It's not at all.
Fucking what was it? Let's even go back further, right? Born Sinner, not about black plight. Bro, fucking what was the one right before that? The one that had the that had Workout. Workout is not about black plight, my guy.
No, it's not.
He raps mostly about personal things.
He does.
You know, hey, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, exactly.
There's literally nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong about rapping from a personal standpoint. And, you know, honestly, if you want to rap about something that you know well, yourself is the best thing to do.
Not faulting him for that.
But yeah, like why is he necessarily in the conscious conversation? I'll put him in the lyrical conversation. I mean, like
sure.
He could spit, you know, he's got talent for sure. Exactly. And I mean, he's not doing the mainstream style of mumble rap. But I mean, just why are we putting him in the conscious conversation? Because he got a couple bars.
I feel like
he's got a couple bars about black plight. Like, my guy, why?
I feel like he was thrown into that conversation because, once again, the words, this is another reason why I just think the words conscious and lyrical just don't mean anything, because people would listen to 2014 and they would listen to Born Sinner and they would be like, dude, what a conscious rapper. They listen to For Your Eyes Only. Like, what a conscious rapper he is. And it's like, is he conscious? Like, or is he
really conscious?
He's just talking about his life. Like, what do these words really mean to y'all?
Yeah, what do these mean in the greater scheme of society?
And I think what we're finding out is that they don't really mean anything. And I don't think it wasn't until KOD that J. Cole kind of took that on and postured himself as some sort of social leader issue. Or social. Yeah. Like he comments on, social issues. And even in that album, if I remember correctly, I haven't gone back to it, he wasn't even talking about anything racial. It was just about like drug abuse and stuff like that. It's not even
like, if we're being realistic, that album was not about drugs necessarily. It was just about addiction in general, because he touches on different things. He talks about addiction to money. He does talk about the drugs. He talks about being addicted to booty pics on Twitter and shit. All right.
Oh, go for it. I guess.
And I feel like that's less about, I mean, I guess you could say that applies to society, but especially when you when you connect it to 1985 and that outro or whatever.
Right.
That it seems more like he's trying to make commentary about the music industry rather than society as a whole.
No, yeah. I mean, I think that's definitely wasn't. It was like kind of aimed at, all the quote unquote mumble rappers, the Lils.
We need a better term. We need right now, Needle and Lens needs to figure out a better term.
We're going to coin a better term.
Let's do it right now.
Fun rap. Right now.
Fun rap?
Fun rap.
Fun rap? Honestly, yeah, that could be it.
Like me some fun rap.
Yeah, some fun raps. Because that's what it is. It's fun, guys.
Dude, it's fun. I'm bumping it in the car.
Exactly. Like, bumping it at the car, bumping it in the club, bumping it at the parties, the house parties, man.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy me a good Playboi Carti song.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And you know what? I'm warming up a lot more to Whole I Read, honestly. I really
should.
Dude, no, it's Spotify, man. They've been putting it on my shuffle, and I'm like, all right, let me give this a shot.
Teen X that's the one. But yeah, no, I think, and I've seen a couple people say this. I think maybe even No Name has talked about this, where it's like she would rather listen to like artists like Playboi Carti or like your quote unquote fun rappers, the fun rappers, because they're actually like they're not trying to be conscious, and a lot of conscious rap these days doesn't even. It's kind of empty. It's a little bit hollow, like kind of like what I was saying with Pimp a Butterfly. And not that I'm calling this album hollow. Not that I'm doing that. I'm just saying these rappers will not necessarily back up what they say in a song, and it comes across as an aesthetic. So I think there's definitely even some more weight to be like put into that. Just saying like, you gotta listen to these rappers that are well aware of what they're doing, type of music that they're making. The 21, I don't even want to put 21 Savage in the world. He's doing good stuff. He's doing great stuff.
He's doing the fun, but he can get with the lyrical.
He's a fun, but he's been stepping it up. He's been stepping it up big time. But yeah, I think there's definitely something to be said for those type of rappers as well, and just understanding that even though they aren't conscious, they're well aware that they're not being conscious, and they're just having a good time with it. Because like we said, the word conscious doesn't really even hold that much weight anymore. So yeah, wanna move on to another tweet? Got any more tweets?
Yeah. Let's do that. So we got No Name's last tweet, and it literally starts with last tweet. Last tweet, this demand of rappers to be the most conscious and politically radical musicians out of all the genres is petty and inconsistent. Black people collectively benefit the least from capitalism. Tell some of these fucking pop white artists to tighten up their politics, which honestly, like you were saying earlier when we were talking about this before the podcast, like you hadn't really thought of. And it's a very, very interesting point. I think, we as a society really do expect hip hop artists to be conscious. And I think honestly, for the sole reason that it's because they're black. Like that's why they're 100%. Expected to be conscious and politically radical. That's
100%.
not the case. That doesn't have to be.
No, it definitely doesn't need to be.
Exactly. And you think like, or even like punk music. Punk music's a traditionally white genre, if you want to look at the demographics, right. And like even acts like Rage Against the Machine, extremely political, and conservatives don't understand that it's not political in their favor, by the way, guys. Just letting you know. Read some lyrics. It's so crazy. And it's like these are acts that are, very political and very radical in a lot of senses. But, they're not getting that attention. They just in a lot of ways, a lot of music listeners just consume it just as music, not as socially or politically conscious music.
Right. They're just like how it sounds and not necessarily digging into like the lyrical content is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. And that's kind of what I was saying with the Kendrick stuff too. Like, I don't know that people are always digging into that lyrical content, but I definitely do. I mean, let's get some some white pop artists doing the thing. I mean,
dude, hey, honestly,
Justin Bieber's leading the charge.
Dude,
look at him with his MLK interlude. Dude,
Justin's leading the charge, man. Dude, Justice was such an important social and cultural album.
You already know.
So important, man, dude.
Y'all think To Pimp a Butterfly shifted?
Justin Bieber saved black people.
Just wait.
Justin Bieber freed black people, man.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, bro. Let's get Billie Eilish talking about some class consciousness or whatever. It's not gonna happen.
And the thing is, here's the thing. Like, I don't even personally want that from her, because I think who No Name is directing his tweets at are the people who are demanding these things of rappers right now. And I'm not even demanding these things of rappers right now, you know?
Oh yeah. No.
But if you are needing there to be a larger political, conversation happening and rap amongst them in the music that you listen to, then
apply that pressure everywhere.
Yeah. Just keep that same energy, because there's nothing like there aren't any really any big pop stars that are making any big political statements. Like,
yeah,
off the top of the head,
besides 100 Gex, obviously.
Besides 100 Gex, of course. But like, what is Taylor Swift doing? What is Ariana Grande doing? What is Dua Lipa doing?
And I mean, that's not their goal, and that's not their purpose. And
exactly.
And here's the biggest.
It doesn't
thing.
have to be.
The biggest thing with that, hip hop is the biggest genre in the world right now. Point blank. Period.
Boom.
They should be treated the exact same way as these pop artists are. They're not meant to make the social and political conscious music. They're there to make music that plays on the radio, that's fun. You know, the fun music peeps, right?
Exactly.
With hip hop being the biggest genre in the world, allow people to just make fun fucking music, dude.
Exactly. Allow them to. And let female rappers do that too. If they just want to every female rapper wants to be a fun rapper.
Exactly.
Go be a fun rapper.
Go be fun. Go be fun.
But there are so many.
Needle in the Lens endorses fun.
We endorse fun.
We endorse fun.
Not the band Fun, but
I miss fun
in general. Fun, they were a good time.
I miss Fun, dude.
I was actually just recently talking about Fun, which is crazy. I say recently, like it was probably like a month ago,
dude.
But no, yeah, that was definitely a time.
I miss Fun, man. I miss.
They were good. They were good. We Are Young, Janelle Monáe.
Dude,
come on.
We Are Young is a classic.
Come on, you can't beat that. So you know what? The Needle and Lens podcast will endorse Fun, the band, and
having fun. Exactly.
And having fun. But yeah, because I like to see I even like lyrical rappers or conscious rappers. I want to see them have fun too. You know?
They're allowed to have fun. They're allowed to, step out of their regular lane and, get that radio song.
Exactly. And if they want to,
that's the big thing. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
go for that radio song if that's what you want. If you just want to make something that's fun, if No Name wants to make a fun song, let her do it.
Dude, if she collabs with Playboy Cardi, fuck it, let her, bro.
Boom.
Playboy Cardi X No Name, man.
That would be crazy.
You'd love to see it. You love to see it.
That would be crazy. I don't think I would actually want to see that. I think it would be very bad. It'd be very.
Why not?
Bad.
Why not? What's wrong?
Frank Ocean has made a couple tracks with Playboy Cardi. I want to hear how those turned out.
Oh wow, that's they were something.
I remember a few years ago, Cardi was like, "Yeah, I was in the studio with Frank, and we just made a couple songs. We were just having fun, blah blah." I was like, "Dang, I need to hear that. I need to hear that."
It's never dropping, man. Just accept it.
There was really a
hacking into Cardi's computer, man. That's all I got.
No, there was really a time where he was popping. He was on the Solange album. Like, come on. And that feature was fire. That feature was fire.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, I digress.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the last bit of tweets. Because I have 3 more. I don't know if you sent any more, but Yeah, I mean, Twitter was really on fire about this. Like, obviously, for obvious reasons. But speaking of the man that we were discussing earlier, Mr. Fantano also, of course, chimed in. You know, like Boom. He does.
As he does.
Is responding to stuff like, where are all the female rappers that aren't strippers and sluts? Really worth it? I mean, if you see Megan or Cardi killing it and the first thing you think is sluts, I'm just going to assume you're too stupid to fuck with Rhapsody or Jean Grey. True.
I got
this is a whole thread. Plus, it feels really weird to suggest a Chica or a Lil Sims in the face of that, because I don't think those artists exist consciously or unconsciously as the antithesis to Cardi or whatever. They're doing their own thing in their own lane. True.
Exactly.
And even if women did nothing but rap about their pussies for the next 2 centuries, it would never be as annoying as the dudes who get bent out of shape over it. The deepest rapper of this gen has a song about how his dick ain't free, spare me. Dude. I mean, honestly, pretty banger tweets, Mr. Fantano. You got him there.
But I mean, it's banger.
I will say it's kind of low hanging fruit. Like, it's pretty easy to like dish on these people.
Yeah, it is. I do think shit. That one that he had in the middle is probably the one that really does it for me, where he's saying he's not going to suggest they don't exist as the antithesis.
Exactly.
They don't exist. They don't exist as the antithesis of Cardi or or Megan. They just exist. They just exist.
Exactly. And the biggest thing is that, you know, rapping about pussies, right? That phrase, for one, is so stupid. For two, is not necessarily like that. That could mean a variety of different things, because you can talk about sexuality in completely different ways.
For sure.
You can talk about it, you know, like a track like WAP, that flaunt sexuality, that, you know, taking control of your own sexuality as a woman, or you can talk about it in like The Color Purple. The closest thing I could think of was the literature one, but you get what I'm saying. Obviously, you can talk about sexuality as, you know, a point of pleasure. You can talk about sexuality as a point of abuse. You know, there's lots of different ways you can rap about your pussy.
Yes. Thank you for really you put it in perspective for us. Lots of ways that you can rap about.
It's not, folks, it's not a bad thing to rap about your pussy. It's never a bad thing. I mean, no matter what way you're going about it. But I mean, just saying that is the issue.
Right.
For one, it's their way of getting around just blatantly being sexist and being against women taking control of their own sexuality. But
got that.
I mean, just saying that you have a problem with a woman rapping about her pussy is stupid as shit. Because
and
you're encompassing a lot of different things.
And one thing I forgot, I forgot to send you these tweets from Chica, who I forgot also chimed in on this.
Yeah.
And essentially, I don't know if those tweets may have even been deleted at this point, but she had a very interesting perspective, because one of the things she said was, even in my music, she's talking about sex a lot, or having sex with women or having sex with men. And it's not seen, and like, people still look to her, you know, as a quote unquote conscious rapper, even though she hasn't necessarily taken that title herself. People will still do that, even though she often raps about the same things that Megan may be talking about, or Cardi may be talking about, just not in the same way, you know? So I did think that was interesting. She did say, let me see if I can find this tweet, because it was
while you're looking for that, I just realized Fantano responded to this person's tweet and literally essentially just said what I said. I actually didn't read this tweet beforehand, unfortunately, but this person says, I was with you until the K-Dot part, LOL. Everyone knows that song is way deeper than just being about his dick. Hey, Buddy, no, not everyone knows that. Just so we're clear, a lot of people actually don't know that.
Yeah, which is what we were just talking about.
Yeah, and for 2, he says, hey, you're onto something. Maybe sometimes when women rap about their pussies, it's not just about sex, you know? Maybe there's something gender norm, something owning your sexuality. You figure it out. You're the one putting 2 and 2 together here, which essentially encompass what I said.
What you were just saying. Yeah.
Exactly. See? And I swear to God, I didn't read it first. I didn't read it first.
You're just on some big
parallel thinking.
Big brain energy.
That's what they call it. Big brain energy. But yeah, no, I mean, like it's just such a dumb take. And is based on obviously.
I wasn't able to find any of those Chica tweets, but
dude, I can't find Chica's Twitter. Like what? Am I tripping? What's her at?
Isn't Chica, it's
that makes
Oranica. Sense. ORANICUHH.
Okay, there we go. See, but when I look up Chica, it doesn't pop up either. Whatever.
Weird.
See here. I guess nothing then, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't see. She did say that she agreed with Cupcake actually in saying that the mainstream.
We're gonna get to that. We're not.
No, I forgot we're not on
in a second.
We're not on Cupcake.
We're not on that part yet.
I got excited.
All right, Cupcake. All right, let's just go straight into it. This is when I came into the conversation that I saw. I was very behind.
You didn't see any of this stuff before.
I didn't see any of this shit before. But
gotcha.
I mean, this is when I came into the conversation. This went trending. So this is what I saw. Cupcake, seemingly in response, but not really. I don't know. It's tough. She's essentially directing the conversation in a different way. She says, if I'm being honest with y'all, female rap is really boring to me right now. Boom. That's all she says. And then obviously the Barbs took over the thread and we're just posting about. No. They were like, oh, it's because Nicki hasn't dropped. It's because Nicki hasn't dropped. And then they were saying that all of you are butthurt or just because your faves dropped and Cupcake still say it's boring. Which like, yeah, I guess I'm a little butthurt. You're not rocking with Rico, Cupcake?
Come on.
Not rocking with Rico? Chica just dropped that EP. You're not rocking with Chica?
Rocking with that?
Not rocking with who else dropped?
This year? I mean, we ain't got anything this year. We ain't got anything this year from anybody.
Come on. Drop music, guys. Come on.
Please, we're starving. It's April 7th, and they were like,
dude, where are my summer albums, bro? Where are my
April
summer
7th,
albums?
And I've got like maybe 2 or 3 albums. I'm like, I feel like this is going to be on my year-end list. Everything else, I'm like,
I mean, I've listened to damn near 90 albums, so I mean, I've got a couple.
Yeah, you've listened to everything on the planet, so that's...
No, not everything. I've missed a few things, and I went back, I was like, fuck, how did I miss this?
Yeah, but me, I've only at this point in the year, I should have way more albums that I'm really really rocking with, but I don't. But yeah, she's out here saying that she's not down with what female rappers doing right now, and I think Cupcake is also someone that's definitely like an interesting lane, because I would say she's lyrical in a way.
She's done a lot of lyrical shit, obviously.
Yeah, that's when her lyrics are very witty and funny. And I think she can rap her ass off.
But then she also does the meme shit, you know, Squidward's nose. Shit. She does that shit
too. She's so funny. She's so funny. She also does
fucking hilarious.
She says a lot of questionable things as well. But no, she's definitely one of those people that just kind of exists and doesn't necessarily have to fit into a certain lane.
Oh yeah, no one has to, which is why the greater conversation about fun versus conscious should just shut the fuck up.
Right. But to that point, then enter Chica, who decided to say that she agrees with Cupcake.
Yes.
And that mainstream rap is boring right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we don't have to tweet. But she did say that she agreed that mainstream rap was boring, or the girls in mainstream rap were boring, which I'm going to say I see what she's saying. And I don't know that she means boring. Obviously, I can't speak for Chica, but if she means I don't know if she means boring as much as she means just not necessarily different from each other, or as different from each other as they could be. For example, like if you look at someone like Megan and Cardi, they take a lot of notes from each other, you know,
right.
And saying that their music is similar. If you put it in a playlist with the, like, you know, you take that music, put it in a playlist, it's going to appeal to the same type of people that like both of their music.
Right. And there's plenty of overlap.
Right. Which is not on them. It's not on them. And I don't think their music is boring. I enjoy both of them.
Exactly.
I think they are both still putting out quality content. I just think that the only reason they're in the mainstream is because it's fun rap. And I don't think that rappers in the mainstream that, like, I feel like we have to stop judging rap about what's in the mainstream, because it's not productive.
Exactly.
It's not productive at all. The majority of the rap scene is not happening in the mainstream. It's happening in hip hop circles and amongst people who are like that. And that's great, because that's how it is for most genres. That's literally how it is for most genres of music. Besides like pop, you know? So
I mean, even then though, with pop,
there's so much.
There's a lot of underground in pop. There's
so much. Mean, and now we're seeing
exactly.
Yeah, even
the music
like
has the same
rap,
1%er.
Like,
exactly. Music has the same 1%er syndrome as everything else in society.
Correct.
Because especially when we have I mean, I feel like it was worse before the age of the internet, obviously. Mm-hmm. But I mean, when you have, you know, the 24-hour news cycle and the fucking, I'm throwing out all the buzzwords.
I know you're going crazy with it.
But, you know, you just think of things like that where we have such limited things we can focus on, obviously, and we're bombarded with all this information. There's things that take precedent. All right.
No.
And the things that are in the mainstream are the things that, you know, most people appeal to. And then, you know, you have people that dig a little bit deeper. They go into the subgenres. They go into, you know, smaller artists and things like that.
Right.
Which, you know, hey, if you have anyone on your Spotify that has less than like 10K listeners, let's say, good on you. Or less than 100K, I'll say. So that way you're in the 5 digits. 5 digits.
Less than 100K. I probably do have someone on there. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I do.
I don't know who they would be, but
you would have to look. It's really fun looking at monthly listeners. It's like I would have thought you would add more, you know? Or it's like, whoa, I didn't know you had that much. Like it's really crazy.
That's really how it is. Who was it today? I was looking Ski Mask.
How much does he have?
Well, I was shocked. He's got 9 million.
He has 9. People are still listening. Look, I love Ski. Don't get me wrong, but people are still listening to him.
Dude, that's why I was like, I was going up there. I was expecting for it to be pretty low. I was like, he hasn't dropped an album since 2018. Yeah. He's still got a steady 9 million. I don't realize people were rocking with Ski like that. Like,
dude, man. I'm guessing it's probably for one, I mean, like, it's probably the overlap with X fans, because I don't even know how much X is still getting on Spotify.
True.
But
that is true.
I mean, fuck, dude, like, that's crazy. And then NF, I didn't know people were rocking with NF like that.
God,
11 million.
NF. He's got fans, bro.
11 million, bro.
He's got fans.
He's got his fans, bro.
Yeah. But one thing I was going to say, going back to our conversation, was that I think in the mainstream for rap, you've got spots, you know, it's like we can only fill a certain number of spots. And I think like the main thing is like we can have two lyrical rappers, or like two male lyrical rappers and two female lyrical rappers that are really at the forefront, you know, and then we've got Drake, who almost transcends rap at this point, you know?
Yeah.
So it's almost hard to even put him in that conversation. But I mean, that's why you've got your Megan Cardi, and to an extent, I mean, I guess Doja's in there now, although I don't necessarily consider her a rapper in the same way.
Yeah, at least not anymore as much.
Right. Like I think she does.
Maybe she's in the conversation as Drake then in this conversation.
Right. Where she makes a lot of pop music. But she does also have songs where she raps, but, I mean, like that's kind of, I mean, not necessarily, but I feel like that's kind of where she originally was a bit. I don't know. It was a bit more like, it was so R&B influence, obviously. Right.
I mean, genre lines are so tough.
They're really tough and they're annoying. I'm really getting annoyed with genres and like labeling things at this point, because I'm like, dude, I don't know. It's just everything. Like,
and that's what happens when you start getting into the subgenres. It's like, oh, well, it's this with a bit of this. It's, you know, it's a,
yeah, exactly. That's why
it's post boom bap with a bit of trap and, metal influence.
And it's like, dude, I don't even know what this is going to sound like anymore. That's like how when I was like describing the like Genesis of Usopp, I was like, oh, well, I think it's a lot of neo soul, but you do get like a little bit of that like really hardcore Death Grip shit at points
and then
too.
You also get like
there's some rap in there,
like
but there's like some really like nice ballads, and it's just like, dude, I don't know, just listen to the album. Just listen to the album.
You'll get it. You'll understand when you hear it.
But yeah, we're never going to find an equivalent Kendrick. We're never going to find that, because I don't know that there's ever like, I don't know that there's ever been something like that, because even in, like when we're comparing males, like No Name said, like males, I don't know, that sounded weird when I said that.
Males.
Like where is our, Kendrick
Where's our
equivalent?
Kendrick 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Exactly. And people want to be, I remember for a long time, people were like, Jid is the new Kendrick. And it's like, where did y'all get that like from? That? Just because
they have a weird,
he's a lyrical rapper and they kind of sounds the same. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, like, and even Jid's not really doing the conscious stuff.
He's not. He just put out that one, he put out Skigi, which I think is like from my knowledge, like the most conscious song he's put out.
Oh yeah, by far. There's no way there's anything else.
There's nothing else. Like I'm trying to rack my brain, and I mean it's not that there aren't bars, you know.
Mm-hmm. Bro, he said
here and there.
He said, what? Who is that? He was featured on someone's track, but he said, I'm tired, might pull a Tommy gun to Tommy Lauren mouth.
That does sound familiar.
I forgot. Wine. That's what the feature was with. Ego Check. That's what it was called.
And that was a good song. That's a really good song.
I've never heard of Wine before. And I was like, Jid feature? Let me hear it. And then,
And it bangs. But, yeah, no, I mean, I think like you can look at many rappers and find like, quote unquote conscious bars and political statements on like scattered throughout their songs, but there's nothing that's really like
not a cohesive body of work that embodies social consciousness.
Right. And to a degree, I don't even know that like even someone like No Name has done that yet.
Oh yeah, no, she hasn't. She hasn't gotten to the body of work point, but I mean,
right. I think Factory Baby is going to truly be that. But even on her past albums, like I said, it's scattered here and there. She may have an entire song like Blaxploitation where she's just like really going in. But there's never been a like whole cohesive project where she's talking about that. And by the way, those of you that did not know, case you don't listen to No Name, her pussy wrote a thesis on colonialism. All right.
Yep.
It's a No Name bar right there.
It's a No Name bar. But yeah, like no.
Top 5.
Like, and that's why we don't have another Kendrick 2 Electric Boogaloo, right? Because I mean, he's the go-to guy that people are like, oh yeah, he made the To Pimp a Butterflies, you know?
Yeah, bro, he made the Black Lives Matter protest anthem.
He made the Antifa anthem.
Like, and even that is like, it just feels so white now. Like, yeah. Because I mean, just a lot of like Black Lives Matter stuff is co-opted by white people. And I mean, I think that's what No Name was even saying, is like rap music is distributed and consumed by white people. And that's just the facts. You can't necessarily get, butt hurt about that.
Yeah, you can't literally stop white people from listening to hip hop music.
You can't. And so that's just the way that things are right now. Anything you put out is going to be consumed by white people, and by majority white people, at least for, I mean, I would say for pretty much most genres, if not all.
Yeah.
So that's just the kind of uphill battle you're working against.
When you live as the majority in a country, or even like in the world, I don't even know if that's accurate. I don't think it is accurate in the scheme of the world, but in the country, right? When you live as the majority, I mean, of course, you're going to make up the majority of consumers of certain arts.
Yep. Once again, I want to reiterate, this is not a political podcast.
I was going to say, we went, this one was, didn't we say last episode was going to be the most political? We said last one was
the biggest one.
We went in. This one got super political. I will say there's another tweet that I was scrolling through Chica's Twitter account that I found actually very intriguing. She said, while I'm here, I will start the conversation of how queerness and hypersexuality in female rap only gets gas when it's presented in a way that appeals to the male gaze. And I'm like, spit.
Yep.
You got it. You got it.
No, yeah. She, everybody was really on fire.
Dude, everyone was spinning, honestly. I mean, like, I'm not going to agree with Cupcake because, like, I just personally disagree. Like, I mean, I guess if you want to talk about, like, female rap in the mainstream being very one note, whatever. But, like, she didn't say that. She said female rap is boring. And
it's boring.
Like, that's just not true.
It's not.
That's just completely false. But I mean, dude, everyone was spitting. Honestly, they dragged that man. They dragged that man down.
Yeah, I mean, he deleted his tweet. You know what? You know how I know that man is not tapped in to he just simply can't be tapped into the rap landscape at all. Because he said he just found out who No Name was from her quoting his tweet.
Oh my God. How? I'm sorry, but like how?
J. Cole put out a diss track about her.
Yeah, so even if you do keep up with hip hop in the moderate sense, like, you know, if you consider yourself as someone with their ear to the ground, like, you know who No Name is.
Yes, and that's it. I don't think, and although her monthly listeners might not be there, simply because people don't care to go listen to her, there's no way you don't know who she is at this point, if you are claiming to be somewhat tapped in.
No way. Hold on. Sorry. I started going through his tweets, and not going to put this up on screen because I don't want, like, DMCA for having the video on there, or
what is it?
Demonetization. 6'3" Twerk War featuring Asian Doll video out now.
What?
Like, is she not part of that same group you're talking about? Like, come on, my dude. The hypocrisy.
Really? Wow.
On this man.
That really makes you think.
He also
really does.
Apparently he put out that video. There was one video, #Twerk War Challenge, September 23rd, 2020. Someone quoted it on April 5th and he retweeted it. He also posted the video for Twerk War on February 25th. So I was like, dude, you're like,
he was going crazy.
You dragging this out that long, bro?
He was dragging it.
What is that fucking timeline? Oh, I guess maybe this was a remix. The one with Asian Doll was a remix. I don't know, bro.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I really couldn't.
I don't know. Who is this man? Who is this man? Who are you?
He's nobody.
Wait, how many monthly listeners does he have? Let's find out. This is the fun game. 6'3". He has. Hey guys, I just want to say, if you had on your bingo card that you didn't have someone with less than 100K, now you can. 18,000 monthly listeners, fellas.
Hey yo.
18,000.
Bro, right? You know what's wild? You know what's really wild is that
what's wild?
You know who is being followed? Who follows this guy?
Who?
J. Cole.
You're lying. You know who else follows him?
Conway.
Yep.
I just saw that.
I don't follow J. Cole on this account or on any account, I would assume. But hey,
I threw him a follow.
Conway's got a network, man.
Come on, Conway. I mean, it's just a follow. I guess it's whatever. But
yeah, I mean, it follows me nothing, guys. When people
they really don't.
Dude, so and so unfollowed this person. Oh my god,
they go really crazy for that kind of stuff.
Much. Y'all go crazy.
People really.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if I want to talk about the SAG Awards now.
You
like we touched on everything like that, and I'm just.
Yeah, we did go pretty heavy.
We did. Actually, we went really heavy.
Yeah.
You want to quickly touch on the SAG Awards?
Yeah. I will briefly touch.
Oh, also, by the way, guys, I just saw Doja Cat's trending because we talked about it. I'm just kidding.
No, she's trending because boom, 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 boom,
she's trending because new track with SZA on Friday.
Boom.
Kiss Me More. New SZA music, guys. New SZA. New SZA, fellas. All right.
No matter how you feel about Doja,
your Control
you can't tell me
vinyl
that
ship
track
yet?
isn't. You said what? Dude, no, it doesn't ship till May.
Yet? Oh, the horse.
Dude, yeah.
Dang.
I fucking.
Urban Outfitters doing you dirty. You want to cancel it and just try to find it on Amazon or some shit?
Dude, I honestly should. And you know what? I don't even know if I can change it now. Hand. I was so stupid. I don't know why I did paying for that album. I'm dumb.
You're paying for what?
Dude, whenever I bought it, I was charging down bad.
Wait, so then they would actively charge you for that, or are they not going to charge?
Well, no, because Urban Outfitters doesn't charge until
it ships, right?
Until it ships.
Okay, so I didn't know if because it was PayPal. Dang, you were that down bad, man. I mean, I'm that down bad right now, but I don't act like it.
Yeah, no, I really should have done the
paying guys, happy news. I copped the Saba drop. Be happy for me,
please. Woo. And I copped the Phoebe drop that was not as limited.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But
it was a struggle, man. Dude, I really am pretty. I'm pretty good on like the drops that I actually try for. Like I've gotten in pretty good on almost all of them. The only one of the limited drops that I can think of that I got in on. Working backwards, let's go. Care for Me, second drop, 2021 drop. I did the Plugs I Met 2 drop, which wasn't super hard, honestly, but I mean, I got in on it.
Yeah, you got it.
So I did try for Real Bad Boldy twice. I didn't get in on the Real Bad Man variant one because that was just a fucking mess. But I did get the Tough Kong drops on that one.
Exactly.
Which, yeah, it wasn't.
And that was on Real Bad Man. Well, we're gonna blame Real Bad Man for that, for not being professional with the vinyl drop.
Yeah, it was a mess. And then the Price of Tea in China Deluxe I got in on. So of all the ones that I tried, I missed one of 5.
And that's a pretty good.
It's a pretty good
batting average
so far,
right there.
Honestly. I really thought I was going to be down 2 though with Care for Me after that first drop. Man, that sucked. Yeah. Sucked so hard.
But I mean, hey,
you know what? Let me do my scalpers right now. Let me do my my voice crack. Let me do my fucking scalpers.
Yell at
my scalpers rant right now. God, I can't even speak right now. All right, I'm a level chump. If you scalp, use a hoe. That's it. That's right. No, that's seriously though, like I understand people have got to make money, right? But it just sucks that they have started seeping into every single industry. And, you know, they're already so disconnected from the industry because all they care about is making money. And when you flaunt it as like, oh, look, we got in on this. And it's groups of these motherfuckers too.
Yeah.
It's groups of them. So I'm like, oh yeah, we like our members got in and we bought hundreds of these vinyls or hundreds of these graphics cards or hundreds of these collectibles. Like they've greatly contributed to the shortage in computer parts because they're just trying to make money. And it's like, look, I understand everyone's got to make money, but dude, like,
come on,
get a job. I say that as I don't have a job, but like, real shit though. Like it's super scummy, and I understand that scalpers don't care about being scummy, but it's scummy shit. Because when they discover that something is desired and coveted for, and they want it, and it's limited, they're gonna be like, okay, let me hop on that. Let me make a 300% markup on this shit.
Yep. And they will do it with a quickness.
Exactly.
And it just sucks when it's albums, and because it's like, I hate to be that guy, but I gotta feel out the emotional side, because there's albums like Care for Me, which are like,
dude, damn, that was a really important
album to a lot of people, and it's a really important album to Saba, and I'm sure he just wants to be able to share that with as many people as he wants, and as many people that really want to consume that and have that on vinyl, and you're just taking away the opportunity for people that actually want it. And you don't give they don't care, And
he did say that his eventual goal is that everyone that wants one will have one eventually. Right.
But pressing vinyl is hard. I don't blame artists for taking so long to do that.
It's just like, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that to people?
No. Don't do that to people.
And I will say, I think the only reason why the repress is really happening is because of the, I think it definitely, I won't say the only reason, because I feel like maybe he did plan on doing something for the 3-year anniversary, but the bootleg dropping was definitely part of it, I feel.
Yeah, because then he's like, nah. We can't allow this. But hey, however you got to get it.
Dude, I mean, hey, look. I'm starting to feel a little bit, obviously, like, yes, bootlegs don't support artists, which sucks.
Right.
But it does fill in a gap for people. And I do think we need to kick the high and mightiness of, I don't go for bootlegs.
I'm sorry, I don't go for bootlegs. That's me.
Whatever.
Hey.
Look, and no, we've talked about this before. Like, bootlegging has to be an option when an album never gets pressed.
100%. I do think that there is a time, and a place for buying bootleg vinyl, and the only reason I don't personally buy it isn't necessarily because it's like I want to be able to support the artist, which I mean, of course, most of the time if I'm buying bootleg vinyl, it's because I either to buy that vinyl, I would have to buy it for an insane resale price, probably from a scalper, or 2, it's just simply not available. So like Blonde, an album like that, I didn't want to buy the bootleg for that, because I was like, it just feels inauthentic to me sometimes. And I'm just someone who really likes to have, I don't even like buying merch that like other people make for artists. Like, how you can like go on like Etsy or something and like buy like Frank Ocean merch. Like I don't know. I just like having art and merch that is coming directly from the artist. I don't know.
What about when that artist merch sucks?
Well, that happens. You know who I will say, I don't think I've never seen a piece of JID merch that I actually really liked.
Honestly, I don't know. It's tough. I liked the DiCaprio 2 tour merch.
I didn't even I saw pictures of it. It wasn't even hidden. It wasn't hidden for me.
I don't know. I think it's coolish. I mean, I have that, but I mean, it's not hidden different. let's be real. Most artist merch kind of fucking sucks.
It does, and
let's keep it real. Not a lot of artists have genuinely good merch.
That is true, and there are lots of artists.
Needle in the Lens, who has their own merch, guys.
Boom! Shameless plug.
Always link in the description if I remember.
Yeah, even like I'm talking about with Gene Dawson, like we were talking about that. Dude, he has an album that has like from the music videos to the album cover, just like a really dope aesthetic. And then the merch that he comes out with does not try to emulate that aesthetic at all. It's like mostly like really muted or just like boring, like blacks and whites, and like it's not colorful. It's not interesting. It's and also none of the merch even has anything to do with the album. Like, wait, I think there's only like,
didn't he do the No Nazi shirt?
Oh, did he? That might have been,
was that
either the last drop or for a different album? You did. You sent it to me. That's right.
Yeah, it was a shirt signed with the Nazi swastika and a circle with a line through it, which thanks, Gene Dawson. Now we know to say no to Nazis.
Dude, thanks, I'm just Dawson. Like, I don't understand where it goes. Where like this creativity that's so present in your music videos and on the album cover, which is one of the best album covers of last year.
It's gorgeous.
It's just, and there's nothing, dude. You could have slapped.
It's a different aspect of creativity. You could have even done the laziest.
You could have done the laziest thing that lots of artists do and slap that album cover on a T-shirt, and it probably would have been more interesting to me than all the other merch that's there.
Yeah, honestly.
And I feel bad because I know that he worked really hard on that, and I know all artists work hard on their merch. But although I am excited for the Pixel Bath vinyl, which I will be going for on Friday.
Dang, wish him luck, y'all. I mean, actually, by the time this goes live, we'll already know if he got it or not.
Yeah, you know what's scary? It's dropping at the same time I get off work. So I get off at 2 and it goes live at 2.
You got to get off early, man.
So I'm hoping it's not a limited drop. I mean, he said it's limited, but I don't know how limited. Also, Gene's not that big. He's not that big.
You say that. You say that. Let's do the old monthly listeners check.
Oh, trust me, you'll be like, oh,
look.
At least from the last time I checked. All I'm saying
is, he has more monthly listeners than Boldy. Keep that in mind. And how hard are
Boldy? You got to consider this. Boldy has the Griselda power and his working in his favor, right? Once you have that name behind you, people are going to be looking for your vinyl.
Gene Dawson has a Fantano cosign.
Gene Dawson does have a Fantano cosign. So it's a big deal. I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to speak this into this. I'm getting my merch. I'm getting my vinyl. Okay. It's a 3D vinyl. Okay. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. What is that even supposed to mean?
But that's why the wait time is 8 to 9 months. So I literally don't even know where I will be. I literally am just going to have to ship this to my parents because I have no clue where, I will be located in 8 to 9 months, but I'm willing.
You can't tell that.
Exactly. So we'll see. I'm excited for that. But off that, let me run through these SAG Awards real quick, or just some of these categories. We're going to
do it still.
Hey man, you know I love my movies and my TV.
I know.
Let me run through these real quick. Not all of them. Just a couple of them. Best Motion Picture Ensemble. Went to the Trial of Chicago 7. People are like, now, let me say the SAG Awards are a very big predictor for Oscars. Because they're like similar to the Writers Guild Awards and the Producer Guild Awards. They have a lot of overlap with the Academy. So Best Motion Picture Ensemble went to the Trial of the Chicago 7 and not Nomadland, which people were like, oh my gosh. But first one, Nomadland wasn't even nominated in that category. Doesn't really have a notable ensemble.
Yeah.
Like there are a couple people that kind of recur, but they're all non-actors too.
Right.
So they're just like literal nomads that Chloe Zhao was like, we're doing this movie. Come on. So
come on.
Not a big upset there in my opinion. Although I think it definitely could have gone to like Minari, which I think has a very strong cast, but whatever. So yeah, then we got Chadwick Boseman won again. He will most likely go on to win his Oscar. Viola Davis won 2. Then we got ensemble drama series goes to The Crown, which, you know, they love The Crown.
Of course.
Best male actor in a drama series, Jason Bateman for Ozark. If you don't watch Ozark, watch Ozark. It's one of the best shows on TV, and it is ending soon. Announced last season.
Oh, dang.
So
I haven't started it.
It's a good show. It's a good binge. If you can get into dramas, if you can get into like dramas and
I can.
It's a good one. That's one of the few shows like from episode. There are very few shows I'm hooked on from episode 1, but that was one of them.
I'll probably wait until it ends and then just do it. Be late to the party.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I was late. I literally just saw all of it. So, yeah, and they're about to go into last season. So anyway, then Ye Jung-yoon won for Minari, which very exciting. Very exciting. If I saw her on stage getting that Grammy, getting that Oscar.
Dude, I would love if she won a Grammy.
I would love if she won a Grammy too. Give her a Grammy. Then, you know, surprise nobody. Daniel Kaluuya won. He's coming for the Oscar too.
Yup.
Best ensemble, Schitt's Creek. You already know. Catherine O'Hara won for Schitt's Creek and broke a record or
Jason
matched
Sudeikis,
a record, I
Ted
think.
Lasso. You said what?
She broke a record, I think. Or matched a record.
I think so. I think I saw something about that online.
Like sweeping all 4 major awards and winning all of them. And she gives a great performance. She gives a phenomenal performance. So yeah, Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso, amazing. And then from there, that's really it. I don't know why Wonder Woman 1984 is winning for anything, even though it's best stunts. That movie was terrible. I don't like it.
Dang.
But that's all I got to say about that.
Straight terrible. Wow. Yeah. Hey, we actually got through a topic in a short amount of time.
Yeah, because it was.
I mean, I guess since that's everything, I don't think we don't have to take a break. I mean, we banged through that, and we need to start taking breaks on the podcast more.
I know. Yeah, we do. A break would be nice, but that's pretty much all I got.
That's this today, week, guys.
But, yeah, as usual. I gotta know, Kevin. What you rocking with this week? What am I rocking with?
What have I been watching? Oh, I went back, realized there's a bunch of Bob's Burgers episodes that I missed. Been going back to that.
How'd that happen? How'd you miss those?
They stopped releasing them weekly for a bit, and we just completely forgot.
Got you.
So we just weren't caught up. We weren't up to speed, unfortunately. But I would say that. I mean, and we can just like touch on this a little bit. I just zoned out so hard in the last Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
This was the one that actually kind of did it for me.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, oh, wow, we're going somewhere.
I was like, something about it. I'm just like, this is going on for way too long.
Dang. I think this is the first episode I was like, all right.
Is it because Zemo?
Okay. No, not even because Zemo. I think Zemo was part of it, definitely, but I think it got a lot more interesting. We got into like some more interesting story stuff, and I think introducing Sharon Carter again was cool. And yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a really pretty good episode. It was pretty good. That was the first good episode for me.
I don't know. I zoned out during it. I don't know. I couldn't focus for some reason, but you know, it is what it is.
To each their own. But what did you? What some you listened to that you really liked?
Not a lot came out.
Yeah, it was a slow week.
It was a bit slow, but I did a lot of catch up actually. Let's see here. Of the catch ups I did that I didn't catch. I mean, I guess like the only one, and I'm only a week behind, was Haram, Armand Hammer.
Oh, I still have to listen to that.
Yes. Definitely worthwhile listen. It was Alchemist, right? Like I'm not trying. Yeah, it was Armand Hammer and Alchemist. Disgusting cover, by the way, y'all.
I know.
Disgusting. but I mean, is definitely a really interesting project. I definitely enjoyed it, but
nice.
I didn't quite love it. Like, but I mean,
got you.
It was cool though.
It was something. It was a little something.
Yeah. What about you, man?
I as far as listen to, it's rough. Last week was not giving me a whole lot. There's a new Kenny Mason song that I thought was good. Called Re. That one was good. Actually enjoyed the new Olivia Rodrigo track quite a bit.
Oh wow. Yeah, I still haven't gotten to that yet. Maybe I'll listen to it later.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of Lorde influence I'm hearing on there, and like lots of Lorde, like down to like her vocal inflections and stuff like that. But at least on that first verse, but that and some Taylor too. But I thought it was good. I thought it was a really solid track. I didn't like Driver's License. I didn't see the hype at all. But I think this one is definitely a lot more exciting. She has an album coming out next month.
Damn.
I'm looking forward to it now.
She's coming for the pop crown, man.
She is. And I'm looking forward to it. She seems like a new, exciting face. And I think she's got a lot of promise as a songwriter. I think the song Deja Vu is really interesting. Like the sentiment of the song, just kind of like how even though we're broken up, now you're doing all these things with other people or like another girl, and like, do you get deja vu when you're doing this and you used to do it with me? Like, it's, I don't know, I was kind of rocking with it. And I think it even has a little bit of like, I don't want to say completely left of field, but at least for pop music, it was a little bit out there. It's a little bit out there, aesthetically in a couple of places. But yeah, the song was pretty good. Go check it out. Yeah. Oh, and what I like that I watched, been watching a lot of Community. Definitely enjoying that. I finished season 2. I'm a slow people. I watch a lot of TV, but y'all, I don't binge stuff. Like, I don't binge.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not a binger. I don't know.
I guess so.
So I'm taking it slow, but I just finished season 2, and I honestly think it's one of my favorite seasons of television. Like, it's just, I find it to be really smart and really intelligent, and just flips a lot of like, very common sitcom tropes on their head. And I really loved it. And I probably sound stupid because everyone's like, dude, obviously Community's good. We've been on that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I should have watched it. I was a huge Donald Glover fan. I don't know how I'm just not getting to it. But
wait. I thought you were rewatching it. You're watching it for the first time?
No, this is literally my first time watching Community. I've never seen it. This is the reaction that I get from most people when I say that.
I am in shock.
No, that's how most people react. That's the reaction I get. This is the very first time
my dad's freaking watched Community.
I know, man.
Times.
Everyone's seen Community except for me, and everyone's always shocked that they're like, you haven't seen Community? And I'm like, okay, I get it. I can't be I'm not perfect. I can't watch everything. Come on. All right.
Yes, you can. Do better.
I'm trying to do better right now. I apologize. Y'all will have my Notes app apology by tonight. But yeah, Community is really great. Also, like I said the week before, if you haven't seen Invincible, go watch Invincible on Amazon Prime. It's very good. I forgot. Yeah. And I watched an Oscar nominated movie actually.
Oh, which one?
It's called Another Round. Nominated for Best International. I don't know if it's international or foreign language. I don't know what they call it these days.
Right.
I don't know what the kids are calling it these days. But yeah, and it's also nominated for Best Director.
Oh, wow.
But it's called Another Round, and it's about these group of guys that decide to kind of do this experiment because they read a study where this guy believes that our blood alcohol content is lower than like we were starting at like negative like 0.05 or something like that, or 0.5. I can't remember. I think it was 0.05. So they're just like going to try and drink a little throughout the entire day to level that out, if that makes sense. So I think the amount that they need to drink was like 1 or 2 glasses of wine just to kind of level things out. And so that you could be like at your optimum performance as a human being.
So they thought we had negative.
Yeah. We have negative blood alcohol content. So you got to kind of level that out by drinking, throughout the day. But
that's my thought process.
It was, hey, do what you got to do, man. But it was a really interesting movie. And I think, obviously, it kind of goes a little deeper and looks at some other things. But I think it was a really great movie. It was well directed. I wasn't like insanely in love with it or anything, but I thought it was pretty good and it was a good watch. I would recommend it. It was a good time. And I saw someone comment on Twitter about how they need to see a version of this, but with smoking weed, and it needs to be from Seth Rogen. But Seth was like, I already do that on a daily basis, so this wouldn't be that interesting.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, so yeah, but that's what I watched this week. I'm sorry everyone for not watching Community, but I'm doing it now.
Yeah, we're disappointed in you. You're canceled.
Finally, let's go. Took long enough.
All right. Also, last thing before we go, Montero went number 1. Woo!
Woo! We need explosions. I want explosions here, but let's go. Montero went number 1.
Montero went number 1.
Let's go. Conservative tears. Period. Love those.
All right. That's going to be it for tonight, guys. We're pushing 2-hour mark with no break, and that is devastating.
How did we even do that?
I don't know, but we did it.
We talked too much.
If you guys enjoyed, make sure you check us out on social platforms. Just to let you know, we stream this live on Twitch every Wednesday evening at 8 Eastern.
That we do.
-3. I got this -3. Wait. Yeah, -3, right? 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, 7 Central on twitch.tv/FlipTV Live. We're on YouTube as well if you're listening on Spotify. Needle and Lens Podcast on YouTube. If you just want to see our faces during it, it's really cool. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, TuneIn, Google Podcasts. I know this. Stitcher. There's like 2 more. Castbox, I think, is one of them. I don't remember, guys, but we are on all the platforms. All right, just know that.
Pick one.
Just know that. It's very important. We're there. But yeah, it's gonna be it. See you all next week, same time, same place. You already know what's going on for more of our shit. I'm really tired, so we're running this outro down. Peace out, y'all.
See ya.